Hello, I just wanted to check in. The last time I made a video was when I had a cast up to my shoulder, full cast. Since then, I went into a half cast, and then I was put into the soft cast or splint. In retrospect, there are a lot of tips and tricks that I would like to share with you guys to make life in a cast a lot easier or more pleasant. I suppose the best place to start is how I used my hand, such as writing. With a full load of college classes, it was definitely interesting to not be able to use my right dominant hand, aka my cast hand. um, but I did learn how to use my left hand, and I took it as an opportunity to become ambidextrous. And so it takes a lot of perseverance, but in the end, it's so much better than hurting yourself, like trying to force your hand into the position to write. One of the things I found that really just makes it a lot faster to learn how to write with your left or your less dominant hand was doodling. And I know it's like, why would I try to draw with a hand that I can't even write with? But it's basically just practicing with your left hand, and the more you use it, the better it'll get, the faster it will get. Another thing that I had to use my hand for was obviously staying active. So last time I checked in was when I was using the treadmill, and I went through some different ways that you could stay active while you have a cast on. But since then, it became summer, and it is really super gorgeous outside. So I couldn't sit still, and I had to get out. And this may not be the best idea, so talk to your doctor first. But I personally went biking and I swam. Biking was interesting because when you hold the handlebars, this hand couldn't turn like this, but now it can due to stretching. But when I had it like this is how I would have to steer. But I found that it was low impact and it got me places, and I could bike with my friends and I could bike in forest preserves, and it was just all around really great, in my opinion. The other thing was swimming. I did swim, and your cast will be wet for hours. By hours, I mean 4 to 6 hours. So the first time I swam, I made the mistake of swimming in the morning, and then I had a wet cast the entire day. I did have a water resistant cast, so I could only swim for 20 minutes, but still, it doesn't matter. It will be soaked through and it is uncomfortable. So what I found was I would swim 1 to 2 hours before bed, and then I would sleep through all of the discomfort, and it was wonderful. The other thing was eating, and while using your hand to eat is not necessarily something I'm going to talk about because you can still use a fork and everything, it did keep me from activity. So to stay healthy, I couldn't eat as much food as I was used to. But obviously with bike riding and swimming and walking, I was able to eat more. And oh my gosh, was it so good. I eat a lot of fruit, tons and tons of fruit. And I don't know what it was, I was craving it, but it was delicious, and it was, organic and healthy, and it kept the weight off. So that was all good. Another thing I wanted to talk about with the hand is self-care with the cast on. Because as everyone that has had a cast on before knows, taking care of yourself with the cast is a little bit more difficult than without. Self-care meaning how you look, how you smell, how you feel. So to deal with how I looked, which I thought my hand was just the essence of beauty, but it was also kind of ugly, so I would go get my nails done. Obviously, this is a girl thing, but I mean, I guess guys could also get like a little manicure if you're adventurous. Um, Other than that, I would get like scented deodorant, and I would smell really good the whole day. I have like jump in my step, and I'd get makeup and clothes that could fit over my cast. Um, and I really think that happiness helps you heal faster. So smile, laugh, go out with friends still. It'll be done really quickly, I swear. Shower caps, although it's slightly an uncomfortable topic. Uh, Shower caps for your arm are wonderful. They will be your best friend. I found no really good way to open these up to put my hand into it. So what I usually had to do is use my teeth. Bear with me. You go like this, and then you'd slide them. Just like that. Ta-da! And this would go all the way up to where my cast used to be. So I didn't have to buy another shower cap after I got my cat cast, which is always good to know. And no, your cast will not smell terrible. It just won't. I mean, I worked out a lot, and I had my full cast on for 6 weeks, and like, I asked friends, I asked family, I was like, guys, smell my cast. Does it really smell that bad? And nobody said it smelled bad, so just don't be worried about it. It's a letdown. What I do have now is the soft cast, and I have a little bit of pain in the far side where one of my torn ligaments was, so I'm a little bit worried, but I know I'm going to go into therapy in 1.5 weeks, and then they're going to rehabilitate my hand, and I'm sure that it's going to be perfect, and I will keep you guys updated on that. But I guess another fun thing is to show you my scars. So they're not that bad. When I was about to get my operation, I was very curious what they would look like, and I'm sure you are too. Don't mind my wrinkly hand. So the first one, I will start with the worst, is this bad boy. It's about that long, and it's also slightly raised because it is. I don't know, it's not that painful. And then I have this one from there to there, and this one from there to there. And yes, your hair, it shows up on your forearm. Girls, you will have a lot more hair than you know you had. Like you had it. It was just peach fuzz, but now it's not. It's okay. It'll lighten in like a little while. And so obviously I'm able to hold my hand up and just do your exercises, make your fists. It's still a little tight, but it's okay. Don't be afraid if you're about to go get surgery, or if you had surgery and you're looking forward to the rest of your time in your cast. Learn from my pain and just take all the shortcuts and take care of yourself, because making yourself feel good will really make a difference. And so I hope that this helped, and if you have any questions, comment below and I will answer all of them. Have a nice day.